Welcome back to part 3 of playing Lego Harry Potter while we wait for Hogwarts Legacy. If you missed part 1 and part 2, make sure you go back on my channel and check those out after this video. If you missed this stream and you're watching this after, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. That being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. We're going to pick right back up where we left off. Good evening, Gerard. How were your tests? Let's talk about them. How many did you have? You said you had 4 or 5? Where am I going now? I want to kind of get through a decent chunk of this. I don't know how long, maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, but I want to get through a decent chunk of this game because I want to keep going on. Hello, Father. I had like 8 or 9. What's up, Psalm? Psalm, is that your actual name? Gerard, which one was the hardest one, and how do you feel like you did? Turn this back down. There you go. Alright, what are we doing here? I didn't even pay attention. Ridiculous. I probably need that ridiculous spell, huh? There it is. You wish. I was gonna say, that would be... I've never heard that actually as someone's name. I'm sure it is somewhere. But... I have never heard that. Oh, I gotta switch to Ron. There we go. Off the wall, bank shot. Unfortunately, a slow week for Hogwarts Legacy this week. A lot of content creators are having a hard time finding some content here to make. You hate to spoil the game, but Spider-Man dies at the end. Listen, if you're actually talking about Spider-Man, it's not too far off of a spoiler. Even though, in my opinion, Miles Morales was better than Spider-Man. Gerard, let's see. English went well. I had an 8 for that. And math, I had a 7, 8. Business economy, I had 7. Some point. I forgot that's how you guys do points. I hadn't received any other grades yet. What was it, out of 10? For those of you who are Xbox people, you won't necessarily understand, but definitely Miles Morales was better than Spider-Man. Hoping that Spider-Man picks up, or Spider-Man 2 picks up off of Miles Morales rather than the first Spider-Man. What's up, Mert? How you feeling? You doing good? I am getting owned by Draco Malfoy right now. There we go. That should be it. Expelliarmus. Oh, I thought it was ridiculous because I thought those were little dummies. Let's get through this. The second game right now, maybe into the third. Oh boy, that snake looks so fake. I get it, it's a Lego game, but that looks fake. I'm good. I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Yes, if you get a 5.5 or lower, you've failed, and a 10 is a perfect score. Wow. 5.5. I guess that's, here in the States, that's like a D. That's 50%, 60%. Can't pass with that. Do you feel confident in the other ones you didn't get your grades back on yet? Let's see. Nearly Headless Nick is too slow. I might have just caught the stream. Let's see. I might not be streaming right now. YouTube Studios. Go live. I am live. Alright, my webpage just closed. Maybe. That was weird. My window just closed. Anyway. You nailed... I think I nailed economy, but I might be... French might have been a struggle. This thing keeps closing. YouTube. Let's see. Anyway. Moving on up. Let's go through here. Who do we have in the chat for what house? Let's see. How many Gryffindors? How many Hufflepuff? How many Ravenclaws? How many everything here in this chat? Press circle to use a snake. Tomorrow is my last day of school. Oh, I gotta change the spell here again. Let's see. Said press circle. Press circle to speak. Oh, to speak. There you go. Slytherin here, Hufflepuff. That's nice. Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaws. Ravenclaws, honestly, I was in the comment section, somebody, Gryffindor, AC Gaming, welcome. I was in the comment section talking to somebody. I think Ravenclaw might be the most underrated overall. Like the most underrated whatchamacallit, house to be sorted into. Because in the books, they seem like they should be good, but you don't really get a sense of it. Whereas Hufflepuff, you just don't even really get a sense for, so you can't really tell if they're underrated. That was you? Yeah. Hufflepuff because I have no talent. Wow, you are down on yourself right now. Alright. I need to put these together. Let's see. Invisibility, Wingardium Leviosa. I'm gonna drop him on Draco's head. I'm a little lost. Got 3 parts. Do I need to stand on this? Nice there. At least one person in every house in the chat. Yeah. Slytherin. Let's see. Where's my boy Gerard? Where's he at? We're getting stuck here. Wingardium Leviosa. I remember the first stream, I was the only viewer, but now you have at least 5. It's great to see you grow. Yeah, literally. It's one stream for sure at a time. It's moving. Any support I can get is good support. I mean, that's the only thing you can say. And I just keep continuing to grow. So I found a coloring page in the Hufflepuff logo and printed it out and colored it, so now it's on my wall. Is that why you're Hufflepuff? Do I have to come back here and talk to the fat lady? Oh my gosh, is he just chilling over here? Don't tell me I couldn't advance because he was stuck back here. Where's Expelliarmus? Expelliarmus! What year are you on? This is the second game. And there has been a couple glitches. Last stream, I had to actually reset. Well, the first stream, my game crashed. The second stream, I had to reset because the wands and the spells and the health wasn't popping up in the left-hand corner. I'm hoping this isn't another one of those glitches. Probably isn't. Probably just me not knowing what to do. Let's see. Is this what I need? Yes, probably. Oh, just kidding. The day the State of Play came out, they released the website and it had quiz game Hufflepuff, so since then. So I've gone with. That's not a bad reason. You've never taken like the Pottermore quiz? The Pottermore quiz is the one I tend to go through. Like when people are like, what quiz should I do? Do the Pottermore quiz and see what you get. I think you have to create an account, unfortunately, but it's a free account, so it's not like anything crazy. But you have to create an account and go through everything, and then it'll sort you, and you get to do it. Expelliarmus. Okay. So I'm standing here with this snake. Wingardium Leviosa. But, oh, don't tell me I have to just set it on top of here. Alright. Wow, that's really stupid. But, alright, wow. No, I'm good. I thought you said you still suck. Yes, I still suck at LEGO games. Am I stuck? No, I am not stuck because I had to, again, think like an inner 8 to 10-year-old and try to actually just get through the game rather than overthinking. Nowadays, when you play video games, I'm like, oh yeah, let's overthink everything. Let's get through because somebody makes it so hard. Back in here, it's just like, oh yeah, the pieces are right in front of you. Just put it on top. Let's see. Fireworks. Beagle Patronus and a Phoenix Wand Core. I can't remember off the top of my head what mine are, but I know they're nothing like crazy special. Like some people have like oh, I have a Thestral whatchamacallit, a Thestral Patronus. I wish. Thestrals are my favorite. Bubbles. Lumos. I think I need to talk to this snake, right? That'd be so sick. Yeah, the whole Thestral thing, I think that would be a super sweet whatchamacallit, a super sweet Patronus. I don't know whose Patronus that was. Somebody was commenting on it and I was like, oh, mine was like a snake, I think. Like I got Gryffindor 6 or 7 times in a row. Like I created multiple accounts just to see if it was accurate. And I got Gryffindor, and then I kept getting like a snake Patronus. Like, are you trying to say something about me? Or are you trying to say I'm like conflicted with Slytherin because I think Slytherin's cool? Or are you trying to say, like, what are you saying about me giving me a snake Patronus? I will say though, and I've said this every time, that Ravenclaw, I might be playing Ravenclaw here soon. a calico cat, and my wand. Your second house is Gryffindor. We're doing second houses. I might have to say, if we're doing second houses, that it's Ravenclaw. Painting will only respond to a member of Hufflepuff. Do I have a member of Hufflepuff with me? Ron, Hermione, Harry. I don't know. Oh boy. Gerard, where are you? This room. Alright, where is Wingardium Leviosa? My Patronus is an owl. Ooh. See, you got a cool one too. I would take an owl Patronus. Let's see, I need cherries. And I need... What is that? An apple? What are you gonna give me here? Flashbacks. Seriously. Stuck in this room for 30 minutes. Not this time, Gerard. We're moving on. Give me my apple. You're Hufflepuff. I mean, everybody, I think that it's cool. Like it's cool that everyone has something to get sorted into, but just like in real life, you know, everybody could be different from different houses. There could be a really cool Slytherin, there could be a really cool Gryffindor, there could be a crappy person that's a Hufflepuff. You never know. I was petting my beagle when I was taking the test, and it said beagle for my Patronus, LOL. I called that golden door again. Yeah, seriously. That's the first thing I'm going right back to in the corner. Seems like I have to pop these, maybe? 305. Oh, there's a whole nother section in here? That would have tripped me out last time I was playing. If my Patronus was like my dog, where are these cherries? Do I need to find a Hufflepuff again? Or are they gonna do it? Give me cherries here. No? 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 At the guy in the painting at the front? Yeah, it said I had to be a Hufflepuff. Oh, here's another one of these things. That's 4. Is this gonna... I think that's 4 out of 5. Is there another one over here behind this wall? Oh, exciting, exciting news. I am going to New York soon, in 2 weeks, and I'm going to see The Cursed Child. I don't know if anyone has seen it and has any recommendations on anything like that, but I'm going to see The Cursed Child, and I'm super excited. It'll be the first time I ever saw it. Also going to adventure into the Harry Potter store. Of course, I have to grow a cherry tree. So I am super excited about that one. Batman dies. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Justin Finch Fletchley. Yes. Why not? He's a Hufflepuff, right? There you go. Polyjuice potion. I never saw it. Never saw it either. I don't really like theater, but I think it'll do alright. Yeah, listen. There's a reason why I haven't read the book yet. And part of the reason is because I'm not really into theater as well. And the book is just a straight playwright. But I'm interested in the play. If it was a movie, I would have definitely seen it because it's Harry Potter content. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm super excited about it. I'm going in 2 weeks on Friday. The Harry Potter store I'm excited for also. I tried to go last year, but there was still a lot of COVID restrictions. And with my job, sometimes it was hard to get off because we had restrictions ourselves. We couldn't go places. We were kind of limited on going places. But there's another one right there. More cherries. This year, I will not be stopped. I'm going to Harry Potter World. You don't accept that book as canon. I've actually heard that from a lot of people. Because I heard it messes up a lot of the stuff from the story. You know what my absolute dream is? And I've been on this one for years, Gerard. Sorry, I just definitely read your comment in my head and was just answering it. I want a total reboot. Now hear me out. If you do a total reboot of Harry Potter, like for instance Netflix or somebody, HBO, somebody picks it up, you could get way deeper into the stories and you could make like a season be a whole book, or a season be 2 book, or like 2 seasons be 1 book. So that is my absolute dream. Now, do I think that's ever gonna happen? Probably not. But maybe at some point in my life, but I don't think anytime soon, unfortunately. Not Netflix. Yeah, there are definitely some people that have gripes with Netflix. I know some people that, especially that are not in the United States, have a gripe with Netflix because the content that they get isn't the same as the US content. But obviously in the US we get most of the content, and we get a lot of the content voiced over that are in those other countries. So HBO has Harry Potter rights so they can do the reboot. That would be awesome. I am thoroughly excited for the Last of Us show. I don't know who is a real big fan of The Last of Us, but The Last of Us show should be good. Let's see, what do I need to do? Invisibility cloak, Wingardium Leviosa. Give me these wigs. There's one. Yeah, HBO, unfortunately, like, I like the digital media consumption, and I have the Harry Potter franchise on whatever DVD or what is it? iTunes. I have it on iTunes, so I don't need it on HBO, but yeah, sometimes it's easier just to go straight on HBO and watch it. I do have HBO Max, which is good. I think HBO Max might be the biggest waste of money, though. Not as big of a fan as The Last of Us, but you'll watch the show. Yeah. The Last of Us 1 was really good. The Last of Us 2, I might be able to do without. I feel like I need to get up there somehow. Oh, there you go. I need to switch which one. Do I climb up here? Ah. There we go. Oh. I don't even know what's up there. Ooh, a God of War show. The only thing with a God of War show, though, is they have to be really careful after the, like, Christopher Judge is Kratos and the voice and everything, because that is such a well-known voice in video games and the fandom right now, it's gonna be hard to replace. Whereas like Joel, I think a lot of people could have replaced Joel. Ellie for me is harder to replace, and I don't love the casting of the people. Like I don't remember the actress's name, but she was in Game of Thrones. I don't really love that casting, especially after they essentially stole the likeness of Ellen Page, or I think Elliot Page now. They stole the likeness of him, and yeah, Ellie's just a special character to me overall, but you can't really replace her. What do we gotta do here? Scabbers? Wingardium Leviosa. Oh no, I don't want The Rock to play Kratos. Don't even say that. Don't ruin my mood today. No. At that point, The Rock's gonna be so old. Unless they're doing like the Norse mythology, then maybe. But I do not want that to happen. Ew. I never even thought of that, but he's definitely big enough. Mert. That just sent me for a tizzy. Alright, what is this next move here? Do I need to lift you up as well? Oh, lift you out. Okay. Pieces. Guy in the water. He's taking a swim over there. Is that the guy I put in the water? I'm snake charming this guy? Yo, listen. The Rock is massive. There's not much you can say that The Rock hasn't done well. It's just you get to a point where I feel like he's doing the same like part. You can't just always do the same part, in my opinion. I think just like Kevin Hart to me isn't that funny anymore. Am I supposed to smoke this snake? There we go. Give me pieces. Seriously. Stop shooting the bench. There we go. The Rock should keep action movies. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be controversial too. One of my favorite movies with The Rock is Baywatch. I don't know who's seen Baywatch, but Baywatch to me is one of the better shows or better movies. I think a couple of the Kevin Hart stand-ups right when he started were really good, but after that, Kevin Hart to me kind of fell off, and he just keeps playing the same role. He is a tremendous motivational speaker. Don't get me wrong. If you ever listen to any of his motivational work on why he is the way he is, how he got to the way he got, that's a different story than the fact that I don't think he's funny. Let me know in the comments here, in the chat, what your most controversial opinion is. So, my most unpopular opinion: the movie Elf isn't that good. I don't know who likes Elf, and I don't know who's seen Elf, but I don't think it's that good of a movie. I think The Rock is a legendary wrestler, but not a good actor. I could not agree more. That was a fun movie, especially the beach running scene. Yep, Baywatch is fun. A couple of my friends did a parody of it. Really? Elf to me just goes on too long. And I don't know. I just don't like it. Not a fan. It's my controversial opinion of my life. Are we we're in the Slytherin common room right now? Oh, cuz we're Crab and Goyle right now. Winter is better than summer. I was born in the winter, so I might agree with you on that one. How much snow do you get there? Because we get a lot. We get a lot of snow, and we get a lot of cold. Interstellar, I fell asleep. I did fall asleep. I have fallen asleep every single time I've watched the movie. I've never finished Interstellar. I will definitely agree with you on that one. Interstellar made me fall asleep. And actually, funny, I fell asleep during Infinity War. Because I went to go see it at like 12:30 in the morning, like midnight. And I fell asleep when Gamora, spoilers, when Gamora dies. And I had to rewatch it. Almost no snow. Last year we had some, but usually get like we usually get snow every 2 to 3 years. I love snow and we don't get enough snow in my region. See, to me, snow isn't the thing that's bad. It's people forget how to drive in the snow. So when you're trying to drive and people forget, just accidents everywhere. It's a shame it makes Christmas work. What, having a white Christmas, or a, whatchamacallit, a green Christmas, technically? I don't mind green Christmases. I just like the atmosphere of winter. Everything kind of slows down for me. So, I like winter. Also, to me, the sun here, so we go from like negative 35 degrees to 110. So I'm not the biggest fan of the 110. I would take the negative 35 every single day. Okay, I need to catch these things, obviously. Myrtle, where are you at? Gonna focus here for a second. There you are. There have been... So, there was just a weird comment right there. Every video I post, and it's more common than a lot of people would like to believe, is there's these spam accounts that just post random crap on your video, and they're automated to do so, so you have to literally remove them. So I go in and remove like 6-7 comments almost every video that are just spam. It's like they're trying to sell human beings, and I'm not for it. Yeah, it's unfortunately a big part of any type of content creation. I wish people weren't such like bad human beings and created these automated accounts, but it's just bot spam, hacks, crap like that. You click on those links, you're gonna get a virus. So just make sure you're not clicking on any of them. It's also common on Instagram. If you ever see like a bunch of random things on Instagram. People get those weird comments. Oh, let me be your sugar daddy. No. Obviously, I don't get those, but some females that I know will definitely get them. Can I not catch this? There you go. Where are you, Myrtle? There you are. Yeah, hey, I was in. Bro, why the hell do I look like a date YouTube? Why the hell do I look for a date in YouTube video? Yeah, seriously. So I was in the Expecto Go stream last night. And Expecto Go or Podcast Now? Podcast Now. And that same Naked HD posted the same thing like 5 or 6 times in a row. I was like, holy crap. He's just getting spammed. It's whatever. It is what it is. Jackpot. Stop spamming emotes. Stop posting. Nightbot is taking care of it. I got it. Oh, we're in Time Riddle's diary. The mystery. What did I just pick up? An arm? Where do I put it? Here you go. I also, Gerard, back to your earlier question. I want them to do either a Snape series or a Voldemort series when he was Tom Riddle. I think one of those 2 series would be awesome. Maybe the owner of the account is a huge Harry Potter fan also. Fan of sex. Yes, maybe. That, you know? Maybe Podcast Now, he does a lot of content. I'm pretty sure at this point at 60K he's full-time. I think that's fair to say, right? He puts out a lot of videos in one day. I'm like, holy crap. I look, he's got 2-3 videos in one day. I was like, that is dedication, my friend. Alright, the night. Tom Riddle. Just covering the beginnings. Yeah. It would be nice to go back in time instead of the future. I agree. I think seeing some of that stuff from the very beginning would be nice. The lore of and that's why we talked about this last time. That's why my favorite book is The Half-Blood Prince, because I think just the lore itself on Tom Riddle is awesome. The whole Gaunt story. So if we could get a series about the Gaunts, or you know, him creating his Horcruxes, or something more that's actually on screen rather than just the books, I think people would have a bigger appreciation for, you know, what he went through, or what he, like, his purpose is. There it is. Where's that? There it is. The cauldron. Podcast Now is a great channel. Alex is really cool. And here's the thing with a lot of big YouTubers. Big YouTubers, you know, even over 10K, 5K even. They oftentimes will go and be like, oh, I need to get a better camera or get a better setup or XYZ. He unapologetically just does it straight in his, looks like, kitchen, living room. He doesn't care. It's motivational. honestly. If he can get 60K views doing that, I feel like a lot of people can, and I have mad respect for Alex. Still prefer this channel, though. Voldemort has no purpose. Thanks, Gerard. He was just a menace. Or reason, I should say. Hey. Don't hate on Voldy. I'm sounding like the straight Slytherin right now. Don't hate on Voldy. Listen, he went through it, okay? Oh, I probably gotta go take some more polyjuice, huh? Yeah. 6th book is great, but I always get sad when reading it because it's a very sad atmosphere. I can definitely agree with that. It's sad because there was just so many issues with the whole Gaunt family and, you know, with his mom leaving him and the dad not wanting anything to do with anything. It's very realistic, whereas a lot of the rest of the Harry Potter series is what you call fansensical. It's just like nonsense and fantasy. It's definitely a more realistic atmosphere, which I'm a fan of. Tom Riddle's diary. We're about to open the... I forget how this skips. Are we about to just straight open the Chamber of Secrets here? I forget where this cuts to. Come on. Jam this in here. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Atmosphere is something that changes really fast in the movies. Yes. Really, I just missed the whole edge. I think it's really cool that they... If you look at the pictures, they changed the whole starting sequence, the Harry Potter like script at the beginning, to match how dark the episode was. Like each one got darker, each one got darker on the script in the beginning. All right. I definitely need to shoot ya. Switch to him. There you go. Holy crap. I'm Tom Riddle. Let's see. And I like it. Even in the movies, all the colors get more darker after each movie. Yes. And the original scene with Harry Potter, name of movie, and the clouds get different. Yeah, that's what I was kind of referring to. Material, yes. Did you know that Voldemort's mother got pregnant while his father was in the effect of love potion? Oh, really? Two great minds think alike, my friend. Two great minds definitely think alike. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. Is that on? Is that true? Mert, don't tell me you're pulling my leg here. I need some statistics on this. I need some... Not saying I don't believe you or anything, but I have never heard that, and you might have just absolutely blown my whole mind. This is true. That's true. Wow. I don't really know how I never knew that. Where was that, whatchamacallit? Where was that confirmed? He can do Expecto Patronum. Where's my Patronus? Here's my things. JK confirmed it. Dang. Listen, I love the Harry Potter franchise, but There's a lot of twisted things J.K. Rowling has said, and I do not agree with a lot of them. Or almost every single thing that comes out of her mouth other than the Harry Potter franchise. Holy crap. You just definitely blew my mind. I might have read that somewhere, but I did not remember that even slightly at all. You went from potentially... That was you, right? Potentially ruining my day to then making my day. I'm just messing with you. But The Rock cannot play Kratos. He's definitely big enough. Holy crap. How old's The Rock? 50 something now and he looks like that? That's one bad man. Sometimes I find myself on like fitness YouTuber pages and I'm watching what I eat in a day videos. And it's this guy, he did a what The Rock eats in a day video. And holy cow, The Rock eats some food. What's up, Lath? I might have known that. I just did not remember at all. Also, I'm pretty sure in the mythology, Kratos is like 7 to 9 feet tall. Be interested to see how they would do that. Oh, also, for the fans of Borderlands, I don't know who's a Borderlands fan here. Kevin Hart is playing, what's his name, Roland? Who's like the biggest, he's the biggest character in the whole game. Like size-wise. I get these TikToks and there's some absolute Greek gods on there. Well, yeah. People who are built like that go on TikTok all the time, posting videos of themselves. The Rock eats what I eat in a week. Yeah, it was something like... It was something crazy like 4,000 or 5,000 calories in the course of one day. He eats 6 or 7 meals. I'm good. I cannot be that hungry. I can't put myself through that. Get in here, Hagrid. One more reason for me not to play Borderlands. I just don't like Kevin Hart. Yeah, I don't. The cast for Borderlands is absolutely star-studded. It's like Lilith is someone like Kate Beckinsale or someone crazy. I don't even remember. I was looking at it the one day. I was like, holy crap, this Borderlands movie's going all in and it's probably going to be bad. A lot of video game iterations are not that great. Unfortunately, I wish more video game iterations of shows or movies were good. I honestly... I don't know if I can think of one that was really blew me away. Obviously, comics are a different story because the whole MCU and then some DC movies people like, I'll say it. But for majority of it, I don't know. Oh boy, where am I going now? Not this forest again. Where's... There it is. I was like, what spell am I using here? Press triangle to jump on a higher ledge. Oh. No. Attack. Get on. What's up, Shlong Dong? I played the pre-sequel one, or the prequel one, but did not like it. I love Batman v Superman, by the way. Shlong. The man, the myth, the legend. He is. He honestly is. I like Batman v Superman. Well, parts of it. Have you seen... Are you up here? Fang. I need Fang to dig here. Have you seen the Snyder cut of the Justice League? Anybody? No. The Snyder cut, like 4 or 5 hours long. I'm all right without watching it. I haven't seen it. I just didn't know if it was worth the watch. There we go. Give me a rain cloud. Plant some flowers over here. Anybody have a Nintendo Switch and play Animal Crossing? I watched Snyder Cut at one go. No way you watched it in one sitting. That is bravery. That is very brave of you. I hope they make the movie Batman: The Killing Joke. Yeah, that was the wow, I totally was not looking at the screen. That was the animated one, right? The Killing Joke. I'm pretty sure I watched that. I'm gonna kill this little beehive up here. Or it kills me. Just kidding. There you go. I don't want to play. I don't, but I want. Just for Mario Kart. Oh, the Switch. I was like, what are you talking about? Sadly, I don't have Nintendo Switch. It was great. Yes, I'm pretty sure I watched that one. Need to get Fang up there. Can I get Fang up on this thing? Alright, Fang. Do. Press triangle to jump higher. It was good. My dad was a big Batman fan. So I used to watch a ton of Batman stuff. So I'm super into that. So I could watch Batman all day. I did see the other day, if anyone is up to current event news, I did see something where Christian Bale said if the director asked him to come back, he would come back. Could you imagine that? Christian Bale back as Batman? What did you think of the recent Batman movie? The last scene, they cut it when Batman snaps Joker's neck. Your dad is a man of culture. This is true. This is true. I personally really liked the Batman movie. And I don't know how to get Fang up here. Fang the dog doesn't have any spells. Feel like, unless Scabbers can dig. Can Scabbers dig? The Batman movie to me honestly might be my favorite Batman movie. The only thing holding it up, obviously, is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, I like it for different reasons. I would say they're, to me, 1A and 1B. Christian the GOAT. My day was kind of hard because I tried beating the Valkyries. Oh no. Bale movie was great. I don't like Bale's Batman. I'm not a huge fan of the voice. I think Robert Pattinson was good for different reason because it was, you know, more of a detective side of things rather than whatchamacallit, the brute that was Batman. It was darker. It was a 3-hour movie that didn't feel like a 3-hour movie. Also, I'm very lost right now on what to do. I think if I had to sit down, like, if you put me in a room and said, you have to watch one of these movies, the other one gets erased from the planet Earth, which one would I pick? I would pick the new Batman movie. I know. Not a popular opinion. Heath Ledger's awesome. I get it. Trust me. Alright, how do I get Fang up here? The Batman is a great movie. First 20 minutes is just epic, but the movie was a bit long. It was definitely long, and it was a 3-hour movie, but it was one, like I said, it was one of those 3-hour movies that I just didn't feel like it was 3 hours. Like, I definitely didn't feel like it was, like, I was sitting in the movie theater, obviously. Above is the Whomping Willow. Do I have to hit it or something? Use something? Is that the Whomping Willow? I have no... No, that's not the Whomping Willow. Let's see what my spells do. I need to get Fang up there, but I can't launch. Press may let a jump go higher. Yes. Water the Whomping Willow. I was kind of trying to, but does it go up that high? Wow. Goat. Gerard the goat. There you go. Today I was telling my friend about how excited I was for the Harry Potter Legacy, and he asked, what if it sucked? And now I'm scared. This has been a huge topic for a lot of people. And here's my take on this whole Hogwarts Legacy thing. Soundbite it, clip it, whatever you want to do. Will Hogwarts Legacy suck? No. Hogwarts Legacy is not going to suck. Is Hogwarts Legacy going to meet people's expectations? No. And here's why. People's expectations for this game are absolutely enormous. Now, does that mean the game's going to be bad? No. But does it mean that there are going to be parts of the game that we want that are going to be left out and people might be upset? Yes. I think at a bare minimum the game's going to be fun. And if the game's fun, a Harry Potter world exploration game, there's nothing more I can really ask for, honestly. So that's my take on it. If you're going to go in with expectations that it's going to be bad, it's probably going to be bad, unfortunately. At the beginning of The Dark Knight, directors did not want Heath Ledger to play Joker, but Nolan insisted. Imagine Dark Knight without Heath Ledger. Seriously. It will not suck, but it will not be perfect game. Even Red Dead Redemption and God of War are not perfect games. That is very well said, and I couldn't agree with you more. Because put your spell away and let me use... There we go. Let me use my broom. Come on, bud. I don't think it's going to suck. I actually think it's going to be better than even people expect. And I know it's a lot. A lot of people are expecting it to be good. And... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta kill these things before... A lot of people, even myself, I want everything from Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I want every part of the whole game to be in it. I want every part of the castle. I want Diagon Alley. I want Hogsmeade. I want everything, but it's just not realistic. That's just the part of game development that's just not realistic. So, If you set your expectations that high, you're gonna be let down, unfortunately. But they had time to save gaming industry and create a masterpiece. They did. People definitely have to lower their expectations. I'm going to make a segment about this one of these days. I'm going to hit like a button and it's going to segment into what do you call it? Me getting on my high horse once a stream. So I tell people all the time that expectations are the killer of reality. When you expect something, you set yourself up for failure. I am trying, as hard as it may be, to go into Hogwarts Legacy with no expectations. Now, as a lifelong Harry Potter fan, and a fan that wants this game more than anything, that is super hard for me. Like, honestly. So, you just gotta, the more realistic you are that the gaming industry isn't perfect and that something's gonna be bad. There's gonna be something in Hogwarts Legacy that you don't like. The better the game is gonna be for you, because then you're just gonna have fun. Just have fun with this game. It's gonna be good at minimum. So, is it gonna be a 10? Maybe not. But Quidditch would be a nice touch. I am under the assumption that Quidditch is going to come after release. It's going to be in the game to some capacity, but I think Quidditch is going to be one of those things that's after. Just like I commented on the recent vid, I don't want to fantasize about it too much. Correct, 100%. I would love it. I will love the game. I'm still enjoying the first 6 games. Yeah, I just think it's going to be DLC, unfortunately. I just think it's too much of a stretch to ask them to put it like a fully fledged fully mechanic Quidditch game into Hogwarts Legacy, unfortunately. I would rather have them put more exploration in the game than put Quidditch. Like, I would rather have them do a whole swimming mechanic. I'd rather have them do exploration of multiple parts of the castle outside. I know, obviously, they're not going to do, like, the Wizard's Wheezing shop, because it's not a thing yet, but more stores that you can go in. There's nothing worse in gaming than having an open world and having it be, having it be empty. So you can't go into shops. You can't just walk up to a shop and go into it. You see 20 shops on an alleyway and only 1 or 2 you can go in. There's nothing worse in an open world game than that. Gerard, a bit of a delay. I just might not be reading them. I might just be going off on a whole tangent here. I told you there's going to be a high horse section one of these days. Because, like, to say something, not obviously, Leif, not that you were saying this at all. I'm not saying that. But lift the spider. Oh, I've got the wrong spell. I'm like, what is happening? To say something's going to suck before it goes out, or it comes out, it's really hard for me to get, like, that's just not. Try to live. Tell your friend to live a more positive life. Be like, you need to be optimistic about this, 'cause so many people are loving it. Lift the spider, then hold circle again to spin. I'm getting attacked by so many spiders here, though. There you go. Spin and release. Could you react? Could you react when I read the comment? Yeah, sorry. I'm trying a little bit to not get smoked at this boss, so I'm not really looking at the comments for the very second. But yes, I will give me a second, and once we beat this boss, I'll tell you. I'll let you post a comment or whatever, and then I'll tell you if it's delayed or not. Trying to get through this part right here. This should be it. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Real so weird. In GTA 5, there was like 2,000 buildings, but you could only go in 2 of them. Exactly. Fantasizing. Gerard, what? Clutch up. You definitely clutched that whole Whomping Willow scene. The Schlong Dong, honestly, in GTA, and GTA 6 will probably be really fun, but GTA especially, that world was massive. And watch. You heard it here first. Hogwarts Legacy is going to be bigger than GTA 5. Like not the sales, the map. I think the map is going to be bigger. GTA 5 San Andreas, you could get in the house in the game, but in GTA 5 you could not do that. Such a shame. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm flipping over here. Aragog. There's just too much empty in GTA. GTA is one of those games that was absolutely stunning, but the more you looked into it, the harder it was to get over, because you're like, I wish I could do this also, because they give me the freedom to do XYZ. I wish I could do this also. Where's the Ford Anglia? Are those still common cars overseas? What time is it? Oh, I'm gonna get stuck here. I'm gonna get got. There we go. Get back on the motorcycle. I will say GTA 6 is one of my most anticipated games, though. Whenever it gets released, I'll be dying to play it. GTA 5 online, I played a crap ton of. Compared to Red Dead 2, yo, Logan, what's up? Compared to Red Dead 2, GTA 5 feels rushed. The sad part about it is that game was in development forever. Like 8 to 10 years or something like that. So it feels rushed, and it was in development forever. That's the sad part about it. What's my top 3 games? Gerard, I'm glad they're not common anymore because they're ugly. Ooh, you're putting me on the spot here. Number 1 favorite game of all time is God of War 2018. I have to say that because the game is absolutely just a masterpiece. 2 and 3 are kind of a toss-up for me. I really like The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 1, just the story. It's a video game that for a long time, I'm not really a super emotional person, but the older I get, there's been some tears shed at some movies. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be a tough guy here and say I don't cry. The opening scene for The Last of Us, and I actually posted this on Twitter the other day. Somebody asked, what was the scene that made you cry? The opening to The Last of Us, I cried. Like, not a tear. I legit cried. And that doesn't happen. So after 1, you know, The Last of Us Part 1 is good. There's nostalgic games. I have a lot of nostalgia for Uncharted 2 and 3, which are all PlayStation games, I know, but I liked Halo, the original. I think Halo 2 was my favorite. I am a big Fire Emblem fan, so a lot of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games are great. I don't know if I can give you like a legit top 3. I can tell you straight up, My favorite game of all time is God of War 2018, though. I wish you could gain... I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what word that is. Partial tongue. Holy crap, I can't read. I wish you could gain partial tongue in the game and then get yourself a pet snake. That would be cool. You can't learn partial tongue. I know it's hereditary, but still make it a skill. I follow you on Twitter, but I didn't really use it. Are you active on Twitter? I am active off and on, but it's definitely, if I'm not on here, I'm on Twitter. I'm not much of a social media person as it is, which is funny that I made a YouTube channel, because I don't really go on socials very often. But Twitter's just a cool place where I get some information from. I learn some things. So if you want to, drop a follow on the Twitter. W list. What is your top 3, Schlong Dong? Would I ever consider making a Discord? I was asked by someone in the comments. I know I need to do Scabbers. I was just trying to see if I need to do anything else. I was asked about it in the comment section from someone, can't recall. But I've been looking into it, and I am definitely open to a Discord. I think I need to do a little bit more research on, you know, everything that needs to be done, everything that needs to be monitored before I really dive deep into it, if you get what I'm saying. And I cried at a specific scene, Red Dead Redemption 2, and the ending of Assassin's Creed. Alright, I need to switch this guy. Hit that button. Hit that like button, guys, for sure. Hit that like button if you can. What scene in Red Dead 2, if I might ask? What was it Arthur? Before the epilogue. You know, Red Dead 2, I was not the biggest fan. I know a lot of people are, and my one mate, he it's funny, he played at least 1,000 hours in Red Dead Redemption. Like, he got all the hidden whatever, he killed all the rare animals. I don't know why he spent so much time in that game, but he did. For me, Red Dead Redemption 2 was just a hair too realistic. Like, it was almost like half the time you play video games, right, to get away. You get away from reality. As sad as it may seem, that's what you do half the time. So when you're going into Red Dead Redemption 2 and it's that realistic, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this. Definitely shed a tear. The music and the view. 1, Red Dead Redemption 2. 2, Last of Us 1. 3, God of War 2018. Detroit Become Human. I have not played that. I've heard it's good. My one buddy plays a lot more games than I have. 5, Uncharted 4. I know it's top 5, but yeah. I became a gambler because of Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption 1 was good. Detroit Become Human is goated. I don't know. So, for the people who play PlayStation, obviously, trophies are a thing, right? And I have over 100 some platinums. So I've played a lot of video games. Yes, are some of them turd platinums? Yes. Are 3 of them the My Name is Mayo series, if you know what that is? Yes. But I definitely have played a lot of games. And my buddy, the one that I'm talking about that told me to play Detroit Become Human, He has like 200 or 300 plats, and I could not play that much. I thought I played enough as it was. Facts. Detroit become human underrated. I still play Red Dead Redemption 1 to this day. Play Dice Liars. Oh. Platinum trophy for all the Assassin's Creed. I do not. I'm not sure I have an Assassin's Creed plat, to be honest. Because I think Assassin's Creed 2, which is my favorite one. I don't know either. Assassin's Creed 2, which is my favorite game. I think I was stuck at 85% because I just stopped playing. I don't think I kept going with it. Because at the time... Do I need to get scabbers out here? At the time, I wasn't really into trophy hunting is what we call it over on the PlayStation side. So, I wasn't really a big fan. And I wasn't really that interested. So, I was like, whatever. I was just playing the game and got like 85% naturally. Alright, hit that. Try Quarry. The new horror game. I also platted all the Souls games. Yo. I am like 2 trophies away from platting Sifu. I need to go back and... I beat the game under 21 or whatever. 25, whatever the trophy was. I need to go back and do all the miscellaneous trophies. I just don't really like get all the collectibles. Collectibles for me are the hard part. We are lost in a bathroom. I also played all... That is unbelievably impressive. I actually don't even know how hard those plats are, but if you plat Super Meat Boy, Transfiguration... I feel like I need to Wingardium this to get in here. Sifu looks like a cool game. Sifu is underrated. And back to Schlongdong's question, Sifu might be in my top 10, top 5. Sifu is underrated. I need to grab this. Where is Wingardium Leviosa? I also don't like those kind of games. I'm the only one that didn't like Elden Ring that much. But I don't know. It's not my type of game. Takes a lot of time. You know what? I want to find somebody who impressively has the whatchamacallit, Fortnite plat. Fortnite plat is like 1,500 hours. And it's all Save the World almost. I loved Elden Ring, but I only played 10 hours for some reason. Is this a plunger? Are you serious? What a meme. Wow. Elden Ring for me, I couldn't get behind it, unfortunately. It looks really good. It's just the lock-on mechanic, the lock-on movement. All right, let's get over here. Oh, there we go. The only game I've really liked like that is Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. There you go, Schlongdong. That's a good game too. Jedi Fallen Order is good. If you have not played Jedi Fallen Order, you need to play that game. Favorite Star Wars? Telekinesis, for sure. It looks like a plunger. Favorite Star Wars spin-off? Are you talking about movie, series, or all the above? Because movie, unpopular opinion of all time, the best Star Wars movie is Rogue One. Right? Unpopular opinion. For Honor's good. Bro, I played For Honor 1 hour ago. For Honor is good. My one buddy was obsessed with For Honor. And then when it became free on PlayStation Plus, we all downloaded it and played it. Oh, we played a bunch of it. Yeah, my favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One. And then from there, my favorite spin-off, like if we're talking cartoons, like series, I don't know. I don't really. Probably I like Rebels, but I think I just like the Clone Wars series more. Honestly, the Clone Wars series, just seeing Maul again and everything like that, it's good. Not gonna lie, Rogue One was so bad they cut it from canon, LOL. Yo, don't disrespect Rogue One like that. It's better than that. Rogue One has one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars when Vader comes like busting through. Disrespect Rogue One like that. Solo was also good. I really like Solo. We were talking about that last time. Solo, it's the Darth Maul again. Seeing Darth Maul. There we go. Are those shapes dancing? Do I need to make something out of this? No. I'm liking Bad Batch now. I watched the first couple episodes of Bad Batch. I haven't watched any other part of it though. I feel like I need to throw those things at that guy. Top 3 games currently: Rainbow Six Siege, then For Honor, and Quarry. Quarry's that good, huh? My favorite Solo. Opinion of The Last of Us 2, by the way. Combat 11 out of 10, but the ending kind of destroyed it a little bit. Mandalorian is great too. My favorite Star Wars character is Mando. I can agree. If we're talking, of course, I actually kind of forgot about that. That series is fantastic. That might be my favorite. Oh, there's another one. That might be the best, if we're being honest. Do I need to use an invisibility cloak? Or do I have to get out? I can't walk right through here, can I? No. Where is what's his name? Transfiguration. Mandalorian's great. Maybe try the chest on the left. Throw it at the squid like a plunger. Yeah. Okay, so my thoughts on The Last of Us 2 is it's going to be more important to us the older we get. Oh, there's this thing standing right here. Really? So The Last of Us 2, for those of you who didn't play it, we're going to spoil it just a little bit. Gerard coming in clutch again. We're going to spoil The Last of Us 2 just a hair. Halfway through the game, you get to play as the villain, essentially. I did not want to replay that whole story again. That's just the sad truth about it. I was interested in everything they made you do. I was interested in the fact that they made you go through and try to do it from her perspective. It was just not something I was interested in. The ending, not being able to really choose, it definitely killed it for me. Gerard's on point, but The Last of Us 2 is going to be more important to storytelling, I think, the older it gets. It's a fantastic game, and I'm super excited for The Last of Us Part 1, especially after the fact that they're essentially remaking it in that engine. You're telling me that I'm going to be able to play as Joel and do everything I did with Ellie in the second game in the first game again? Yes, I'm going to play it. Am I going to buy it for, you know, am I going to buy it for $70? Probably not. Especially depending on when it comes out, and I don't remember the exact release date. But if there's other games out, I'm probably not going to play it. Like, right away, at least. I think it isn't a good sign that now I know how to progress the game. I've come to the conclusion I'm like a child. Hey, you are younger, but not a child. I read the leak story, and it was so badly written. It'll probably come to PlayStation Plus. It will probably come to PlayStation Plus a little bit after. I don't think right away. And it might come to, you know what a selling point might be? A selling point might be that PlayStation Plus Premium. So that can get people to buy that premium. And that might be a premium game. That would be interesting. I might actually buy premium if that's the case. What's your goated show? Oh, man. Breaking Bad is peak fiction. I have. So, Leif, the easy answer, I don't like Friends. And my wife likes How I Met Your Mother. My wife is a big fan of that and New Girl. She loves that. I am not a big fan of sitcoms. So I don't really know. I don't prefer really either of those. And Breaking Bad, I have never seen a show. This is how like, if someone's like, hey, do I watch Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad has the worst episodes ever created in television, and it also has the best. The Fly episode is horrendous television. And like, I've never seen an episode as bad as The Fly. And for those of you that have seen Breaking Bad, you would know. Might I ask, favorite show is Sopranos. Might I ask how old you are? I bought the premium and it is great. I recommend it. I've heard that. I am 28. So, not old, but older. What did that hint just say? Favorite show is Sopranos. I've never, honestly... Powerful impact to break through rocks. Oh, do I have to probably just let him stand here? Yup, there we go. I've never watched The Sopranos, so I don't have much to say about The Sopranos, honestly. I don't sound like I'm 28. How old do I sound? Younger than that? I know. It's bad though, cause I don't really look like I'm 28 either. I just had somebody ask me this the other day, and they think I'm younger also. No offense, of course. Where do I hail from? The United States. I hail from the great Midwest. If you like Breaking Bad, you'll probably like The Sopranos, like 21 to 25 or so. Yeah, you sound 18 or 19. I don't know if that's a bad thing, late 18 or 19. Oh my gosh. Come on, break through this wall. Thank you. I'm used to getting like somewhere between I'm used to getting somewhere between, you know, 22 to 26, 22 to 25. 18 is a little young. Yep, my wife and I actually just celebrated our 2-year wedding anniversary on Sunday. We went to a nice little dinner. It was nice. We went to a little bit more expensive restaurant a couple cities over. It was nice. What are we doing here? See ya, Schlong. It's funny that I just call you Schlong. Thanks, guys. It was nice. You know, we got married. We got married in COVID. It was actually a really, really small wedding. Because, I mean, at the time, you couldn't have people over. Like, you couldn't have a big celebration, and then we were kind of planning on doing another one, and then we just said, no, we're going to save money. Honestly, there's no point. What is over here? COVID was one of the best times for me, honestly, because I got paid to sit at home and quote unquote work. Me working during COVID, and I know COVID wasn't a good thing. I get it. Me working during COVID though was playing Call of Duty. Bro, you're 28, married. That's cool. Is it common for people in the US to be married so soon? Common? Yes and no. Why am I stuck in the water here? I think a lot of people in the US get married early. But when you've been with someone for long enough, you just kind of get married. And I tell people this, not much really changed when her and I got married because we had been together so long. But there's definitely some, you know, perks, some ups and downs to everything. So I don't think it's necessarily common that people get married early. I actually think her and I might have gotten married late, so maybe 26. It's not too late, not too early. What am I looking for here? 3 out of 10. Oh, this guy. The snake. I gotta get him back out the water, but I gotta get up there. Okay. Let's get up here. I need to find a piece. I'm looking for a piece of something. No, I don't need to sneak. That probably would have saved me, huh? Do I need to use that thing again? I think it just depends, honestly, Gerard. To kind of reiterate this, I don't know if it's necessarily... I knew somebody who got married when they were super young because they were... Like, her husband went to the military. So they got married right before he left at like 18, 19 years old. I passed my finals first and second year of college while playing video games. I literally played during exams. I don't think I ever went to college, honestly. I did, but I don't think I ever went to class. Can I ask why they're so questionable? Oh, man. I'm not a huge fan, Lath, of getting into necessarily politics. I think that can be answered without going into politics, though. I feel like I need to do something here. A majority of the time, the woman will get half this stuff because of like the kids. The mother almost defaults to, getting full custody. And it's not necessarily right, but it's just the way it is. There's a lot of things in the United States that's questionable, honestly. I'm not sure that the divorce part of it is the one thing that I would be necessarily questioning the most. There's definitely other things I would be questioning. Come on, Harry. I don't know where I need to go again. What was the question? Houses are really high here. Oh, of course. Houses are high everywhere. Are you serious? Get in here, Harry. Houses are so high now. Like, our house, we could definitely sell for significantly more than we bought it. Right? We could definitely sell for significantly more than we bought it. But then if we went to go buy a house, I am struggling to land on this platform. If we went to go buy a house after selling, we would pay significantly more than we wanted to for the next house. So I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to buy a house right now. Are you serious with this? Come on, buddy. Where'd the sword go? There it is. Hit him. How do I smoke this guy? Houses in the US are big, though. They are indeed big. Lath, what you laughing for? Here. Often costs more than 1 million euros. Oh my goodness. I feel like I need to stab him when he opens his mouth. But I can't stab him. If I keep getting pushed back. 1 million euros. What is the equivalent from euros to whatchamacallit? USD. The United States dollar. Harry, what you doing down there? Can I stab you? Alright. Definitely needs... Oh, there you go. I didn't need to put it on the little dot. Let's see. We need a manimist movement in the US. Oh, I don't know if a lot of females would agree with that. Based on everything that's happening right now with Roe versus Wade in the Supreme Court. I don't think a lot of females would agree with that, but hey, everybody, you know, has a different opinion on it. And you don't get the same size as a house in the US. No, you don't. 1 euro is like $1.05. So it's pretty much equivalent. My buddy in Canada, the Canadian dollar is worth like 77 cents on the US dollar. Their dollar's worth nothing. If you have USD, the place to go is like Thailand. The Thailand currency, which I think is it's a ruble, if I'm not mistaken. When you go there, you can take like $500 and you're worth like 500K, like $500,000. So yeah, from the US, like I looked at flights from here to even Bali, say, it's like $2,500 to $2,500 for just one flight ticket. but then you can bring $400 to pay for the hotel and everything, and it covers all your expenses. So like a lunch in Bali is like 9 cents US dollar. Heard versus Depp. I could send you a picture of the house in the neighborhood I live in via Twitter if you want. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Heard versus Depp. I think if you sided with Amber Heard after watching everything, you had a twisted view of kind of what happened in that whole case. Not going to say you're wrong. Just going to say you might have a little bit of a twisted outlook after that. I saw a nice interview after, and Johnny Depp's lawyers essentially said, you know, the reason why Johnny Depp won, essentially, was because he admitted to things he did wrong. And Amber Heard just kept denying. Johnny Depp was like, yeah, I was on drugs. I was drunk. I was on drugs. I freaked out, but I never hit her. So it made you feel like, you know, he was telling the truth about something. So he had to be telling the truth about something else. I'm with Depp. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Depp definitely won that case. Who's a fan of the NBA here? Because Kevin Durant, man, Kevin Durant leaving or requesting a trade. I don't know who's a fan of the NBA, but that's a huge hit. Depp is offered for a role in Pirates movies for $350 million. Are you serious? He got offered another role? Because did you not hear from the trial? He said he wouldn't take $300 million from Disney and 1,000 cows or whatever it was. So they offer him 350. That's hilarious. She ruined his life for 3 years. She ruined his life. Wiener Schnitzel? Yeah. Depp doing new Pirates. Honestly, I think I dropped off those films after the first 3 or 4. What did they make, 7 or 8 of them? I think they made 7 or 8, maybe 6. I think I dropped off after the first, I don't know, maybe 4. I think Curse of the Black Pearl or whatever the third or fourth one was. Also a role in Young Jack Sparrow show for Disney Plus. They're making a Young Jack Sparrow show? Mert, I need your contact information. Where do you find all this info? Oh, look at Sirius chilling on that thing. Has anyone seen Miss Marvel, honestly? Like, has someone watched that show? I heard it's fantastic. And I'm not sure if it's just people saying it's fantastic because they're afraid to say it's bad, or if it's actually good. Because people said, or Obi-Wan was good, and I did not really like Obi-Wan. Not a huge fan of it. I think the last episode was pretty good. Other than that, Obi-Wan wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Interested to see how this continues to progress with Johnny Depp and what roles he's gonna get. I feel like now that everything's kind of cleared out, he's gonna get a lot more roles, if I'm not mistaken. He's definitely gonna get some. First 2 episodes were very good, but 3rd episode was cringe for me to handle. Are you talking about Obi-Wan? Because at a certain point, I had my laptop out and I was working on other things. I was working on videos when I was watching Obi-Wan, and It's been a long-running joke that when I want to watch a show, I tell my wife she just needs to either, like, sit in the room with the lights off with me or go somewhere else, because I'm a person who likes to just kind of sit in the dark and watch movies. So when I'm not doing that, I don't know. The show's bad. Obi-Wan was good. I don't get why Disney feels like they need to have a break every superhero. I just don't think it was as good as other shows Disney Plus has put out, honestly. What do I need to hit you with? I'm getting bit. Jump on its head. I just don't think it was as good, unfortunately. What do I need to break to get you to be able to get hit? Oh, is here something? Oh, snipped. Yo, Nightly. I can't send you a DM for some reason. I might have my settings on super lock, honestly. You can just tag me in it. No, maybe not. You can send it later. I'll mess with the settings later. I'm not gonna pull up Twitter if I have to mess with the settings real quick. I don't really use Twitter. It might be a setting thing, unfortunately. There it is. That hat. You gonna catch it? There we go. What is happening? I'll just tag you. Alright. Hero Cat, did you like the whole show, or did you just like one part of it? Don't come bite me again. Hero Cat is a great Hogwarts Legacy and multi-streamer. Go drop a follow if you have not already, if you don't know Hero Cat. A sub, a follow, whatever they're called here on YouTube. I've heard Little Nightmares 2 is fantastic. I've never played it, though. I think it's a game I would be interested in. I think it came out when other things were coming out, though. If I'm not mistaken. There was something else that I was more interested in playing when it released. So it kind of slipped under the radar for me. Oh, there you go. Both times I got a copyright claim for the music, so I shut off the music completely. But it's still playing some. My favorite Harry Potter movie is... I think movie overall. I'll have to stick with book. And that would be... Half-Blood Prince. I think Half-Blood Prince is still my favorite movie. Where am I taking you, Flower? Oh, over here. What about you, Leif? What is your favorite Harry Potter movie? Where do I put you? Oh, am I gonna have to put you up here? I think Half-Blood Prince, even though it leaves out some of the best parts of Harry Potter, I know. Just gotta be, I just gotta stick with it. Oh, look at that little jingle. What is this box? Where do you go? No. Let's see. Goblet of Fire, I don't know. But for me, it was the best. Ooh. We got into this last time. I'm not really a fan of the Goblet of Fire movie, unfortunately. Ooh. There's just so much different between the book and the movie. I don't know if I can be like a huge fan of something that was that different. But to each their own. And that's why the world is awesome, because everybody can have their own opinion. Where do I need to take this guy? God of War Ragnarok or Hogwarts Legacy, which do you prefer for release this year? There is an easy answer and a hard answer to this. First of all, selfishly for content, Hogwarts Legacy, I hope, comes out. What am I a bigger fan of? Hogwarts. Hogwarts Legacy, XYZ, everything Harry Potter. It's my biggest fandom that there is. So, I think the easy and hard answer is Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just super excited for God of War Ragnarok to see if they can live up to anything. Like, if they... Like, I think for me, it's going to be hard for them to live up to the hype of what the first game had, especially it being my favorite game. I think it's just going to be really hard for them to live up to that for me, and I'm excited for a new IP in Hogwarts Legacy. Oh my goodness. Gotta come all the way back here. Let's see. Goblet of Fire is my favorite too. Nightly, I've made a tweet and I've tagged you in it. Alright, I will check. Profile. I don't see anything. Goblet of Fire is goated. First photo is an overview of my neighborhood, and the second is the style of the house. But Cory Barlog is not in. Okay. I need to find this Polyjuice potion quick, because I'm holding on to these parts. Cory Barlog, correct, is not the direct director of the game. But he did come back as like a senior editor role. So he is still having some say in the game, which gives me some sort of faith. And he's been all over the marketing for it. What is going on? There we go. Let's get up here. There you go. Cory Barlog is goated, and I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but he's been going crazy lately. Someone said something about him, like the game being delayed the other day, and he's just said it's not delayed. So, if I had to guess one of the two getting delayed, probably be Hogwarts Legacy. Which one do I want delayed? If I had to choose one, I could go with the God of War Ragnarok delay. I want Hogwarts Legacy to come out, and I want all the content to be there for it. Obviously, as a channel that primarily covers it, I cover a little bit of God of War. The videos don't do great. They're getting there. But I would like to expand to other games. But Hogwarts Legacy right now is the main thing I cover, and it's, yeah. If that game gets delayed, it's going to be a world of hurt for a lot of content creators. I don't even know what a lot of people would do. There you go, mate. Back must hurt from carrying Hogwarts Legacy content. No, I think a lot of people do a really good job of covering Hogwarts Legacy. I'm twiddling with an idea that I really like Ben Snow's video the other day. Benjamin, I don't know Benjamin, so I don't want to say Ben. I think his channel is Benjamin. Talking about the content that's not commonly seen. And I'm twiddling with the fact that I don't want to necessarily copy his video, but I like the idea of it, and I think I would say something different. So I think I'm going to do a video kind of like that here as my next video. So I don't want it to look like it's being copied, but there's a lot of content in Hogwarts Legacy from like blog posts that not a lot of people see, because a lot of people will just look straight up. They'll just look up the trailer. And there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes with it. Can I have that piece back? Thank you. It's weird. I tweeted it, tagged you. I have a lock next to my profile. Does that have anything to do with it? I bet it does, honestly. Because you probably are protected. My friend met Corey Barlog and the Kratos voice actor, Christopher Judge, I'm pretty sure his name is, in Norway, and said they were super nice and friendly to him. The only thing I will say about that is when you meet someone, and there have been well-documented bad experiences, don't even get me wrong. A lot of people in the industry, or around gaming, or around movies, sports, XYZ, know if you're out in public, you have to be nice to people, essentially, because anything you do is put on blast. So if Corey wasn't nice, everyone would hear about it. But I'm sure he's actually a nice guy. Oh, use Professor Lupin. I just got my soul sucked over here. I'm sure he's a super nice guy. Expecto Patronum. I think if you like God of War and you have time, Cory Barlog made like, I think it was almost an hour-long video of him talking about, or him watching the reviews when the game came out and seeing fan reviews, reactions, XYZ of God of War 2018. And he was just sitting there sobbing. And if you can watch that and think he's not a good person, I don't know what to say. He seemed like a very, like, after watching that, I was like, I respect this man. He's a goat. Doesn't like midnight. No, I don't like midnight. I'm a werewolf. Was that a little house crest over there? Oh, I was using the wrong spell. Wow. Alright. Expecto Patronum. Are we ready here? Get this Expecto Patronum. Oh. But he did not say he was a fan. He just started chatting about random stuff in the hotel lobby and talked for like an hour. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After watching that video of him, I gained mad respect for Cory Barlog. Can I close this blind? Oh, I probably need to wheel that thing down here, don't I? What do I do? Lego Harry Potter, the collection. Oh, I have to shoot it. There you go. Got it. And that's going to sit right in front of it. Perfect. The third movie, I know we talked about this. The third movie was the most cinematic, and it was the best. Like, probably cinematic movie. Top 3 things I wish for Hogwarts Legacy. Parcel Tongue. The 4 founders. Ooh, I never thought about that. Really advanced spells like Protego. I never thought about there being any involvement from... That's interesting because I think most of the marketing... Oh, give me Lupin again. I think most of the marketing has been behind Merlin. And while Merlin's cool and all, I think a lot of us are kind of like, yeah, Merlin's awesome, but Hogwarts is about the 4 founders. Hogwarts isn't about Merlin, and it might be, and it might be something we find out. But Harry? Where's this go? Unlock the door for me, Chief. Well, that was aggressive. Okay. So where's the pickaxe? Right here. Has anybody seen Stranger Things? I can't remember if we talked about this last time. I didn't think I was finished watching it. I just caught up to Stranger Things. Tomorrow, the whatever 2.5-hour finale is coming out. So I have something to do. Stranger Things. What a show. I was not watching. So, oh, I got it right. Definitely wasn't watching. I don't think Parcel Tongue will be in the game because it's so rare. Harry was Parcel Tongue. Yeah, I agree. I unfortunately don't think it will be in the game. I think that'd be a cool trait. I think it'd be a cool thing to do werewolves and vampires and Parcel Tongue and everything like that, but I agree. I just don't think it'll be in the game, honestly. You stop attacking me. Alright. You need to calm down and just get on there. Thank you. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. It says Lupin Werewolf. Oh! Eat it. Lupin's werewolf is a dog, right? Or Lupin's werewolf. Wow. Lupin's Patronus is a dog, right? Or is that Ron's? Ron's is the terrier, or is that Lupin? I can't remember. Let's see. I have him around here somewhere. I think his is a terrier. Fourth season is great. I'm tired. Nothing on my messages makes sense. I would love to see a sitcom show about a regular Hogwarts life. Yo, that would be madness. I'm not a fan of sitcoms, but I would definitely watch that. Holy crap. That's a great idea, too. You guys are full of great ideas tonight. Mert, you've been on one. If I could give out gold stars, I would give you 5. You've been on a streak. I would give out 5 and then take 1. Alright, I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. About an hour and a half stream. Thank you guys all for watching. I love the participation you guys have been doing. Just like Gerard said, it started off with just a couple people. Now we're growing, and we're going to continue to grow. So thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. Durmstrang. I would love to see a new game, and I'll leave you with this. Did I see your comment earlier? I don't know which one you're talking about. It's weird. I tweeted, tagged you. I will message you on Twitter here in a little bit. I got to take my dog for a walk. I would love to see the next show or the next game because there's going to be a second Hogwarts Legacy, be it either Durmstrang or Ilvermorny. And I'll leave you with that. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you next time.